William Hanson here at the Rock Slide again. I just want to take a minute to show you all how I'm using the Ma Deuce for whitetail hunting when I'm not using a tree saddle, which I use most of the time anymore. I do use a Lone Wolf sit and climb wide. Used it for years, it's worked great. However, those of you that do use climbing stands can probably attest to the fact that the carrying system that they are provided with when you buy them is inadequate at best. The straps are uncomfortable, they just don't work well. So for quite a while now I've been using a duplex frame and a cargo panel, and it's worked great. However, I do try to find packs that can do just about everything without having to swap over systems, and the Ma Deuce seems to fit this role very well. Now arguably the Striker pack cargo panel from Kifaru is better suited for this, but the Ma Deuce does have the meat shelf built in, and it does allow for carrying weight between the frame and the bag, which is what's needed for a bulky tree stand like this, because otherwise you end up with a bag on here and the tree stand way out far, and it becomes, you know, kind of burdensome. But against the frame it works much better, and you can haul it a lot longer distance, and it's way more comfortable. So this is how I'm using it. The bag, for those of you unfamiliar with it, it does come off, the sleeve comes off of the frame, and you know, basically just clip off the load lifters, or rather unfasten the load lifters, then loosen up the bottom tensioner straps, and it just slips right off. And the meat shelf, you can either have it attached or don't have it attached. It really depends on what you've done with your pack, but you can leave it attached at all times too. I'll show you here in a minute. But once it's off, you unclip your compression straps, and it just folds down. I'll show you that here in a second. Well, put your frame against the stand against the frame, sandwich the bag on top of it, just run your straps through and clip it all together, and you're good to go. It's actually a lot quicker than I had anticipated. I knew I was going to use it for it when I got this pack, but it's way easier to use it that way than I had anticipated. So the top strap I just cheated. Rather than unhooking it and hooking it back to the frame, I just kind of pulled it around, and it works fine. But anyway, I'll show you how it unclips here. Top one unclips, two bottom ones, and then I do have one additional compression strap that I've been using for various reasons. I just leave it on there, but then it just folds out like that, and you're good to go. And then that leaves you your bag to keep whatever gear you're going to have that you're hunting with in it. And if you happen to get a whitetail a few miles back, you can carry your stand out, bone out the whitetail, throw it in the bag, and make it all in one trip pretty easily. It's a very nice system to use like that. As I said, the Striker is probably better suited for this, but if you're a one and done pack kind of guy like me, can only afford one pack, the Ma Deuce fits the bill very nicely. You can go ahead and look for my review on Rock Slide. It should be up here pretty shortly, and there's a review thread on there as well if you have any questions.